Hi, I'm Diane Cometa, and today on Dishin with Di, I'm going to show you how to make a double chocolate chip Frappuccino at home. Really simple, really delicious, and now you won't have to pay those expensive coffee shop prices. So let's get started on Dishin with Di. You need some milk, some semi-sweet chocolate chips, some ice, some vanilla extract, some chocolate syrup, and some whipped cream. You also need just a couple more things. Now in this bowl here, I have dissolved some sugar with a little bit of hot water. So I made like kind of a really quick, simple syrup. So that way you don't have to worry about any granulated sugar not dissolving in your cold mixture. Also, I have a little bit of instant coffee here that I've dissolved in hot water because you know when you go to the fancy coffee shop, they always ask you if you want a shot of espresso in there. Now, I like to just use this little bit of decaf coffee in mine because I like the coffee flavor, but I don't want the caffeine. So this is an option for you. You don't have to put this in if you don't want to, but everything else makes it extra special. And it's really simple. So you need a blender or an immersion blender, or if you have one of those little mini magic bullets, you could use one of those. But you're just gonna pour almost all of your ingredients in here. So here goes the milk, and I'm using fat-free milk today. You could use regular or low fat. And I also have the little mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use the larger ones if you want to, but I just like the way these chop up so easily. They don't leave any really big pieces behind. And then the little bit of instant coffee for that coffee flavor, and my sugary syrup. Now I just went and I had one of these the other day and I said, man, I can't believe this is $4 for this little drink. And whoops, I said I could just make this at home. I know I can. So I came home and I put this together, and I think it tastes better than what they serve there, and it definitely doesn't cost as much. So we're just putting the last finishing touch on, which is the chocolate syrup. This is going to give you that real nice chocolatey flavor, and you are going to love this. So now all I'm going to do is turn my blender on and get this all mixed through until I don't hear any more big pieces of ice chopping up. And then I'll show you what it looks like. There it is. It's all done. Look how nice and thick that is. And see all those little bits of chocolate chips in there? This is going to be really yummy. Now you just take your whipped cream and put this on top. Build it up just like they do. That looks gorgeous. And then drizzle some of your chocolate syrup on it. Here we go. Some little pieces of the chips. You are going to love this recipe, and it's on my website, dishinwithdi.com. So don't forget to go over there, check everything out, and I hope I made your life a little easier, more enjoyable, and delicious. Bye-bye now.